Roughly 12,500 years ago, humans began the long process of domesticating dogs to improve the ability to hunt and survive. The domestication of canines initially played a critical role in human development. However, if survival is no longer an everyday struggle, why have dogs walked beside man for such a long period of time? The reason is because the benefits dogs have brought humans has extended far past just hunting and gathering. The benefits were initially for survival and have come a long way to now show improvement in the emotional and physical well-being of their owners. The beneficial impacts dogs have on human health are shown through the use of dogs in therapeutic practices, assistance programs, and evidence of improved health.
There are many therapeutic uses for dogs that benefit human and human health. Some therapeutic uses of dogs include using them to assist children with autism, using them in nursing homes and hospitals, puppies during final exams at universities, and general overall childhood development. With autistic children, dogs can be very useful in assisting those children live a normal life. Dogs can signal to their handlers to stop harmful behavior, help with overstimulation and meltdowns, act as a brace for stability and motor control, as well as alert their handler to their surroundings. The dog can have a calming effect on the handler and increase the child's awareness to the world around them without overwhelming them. Additional studies have also found that children with autism who had a family pet benefited by having greater social skills than children with autism who did not have a family pet. Aside from assisting autistic children, studies have shown that dogs are extremely beneficial in childhood development. Multiple studies have shown that dogs help children develop skills such as nurturing skills, responsibility, empathy, a caring attitude, and communication. By having to care for a family pet, children learn how to become more responsible and learn the true value of caring for another living being. Pets also provide unconditional love to children and constant companionship. Pets, however, can also expose children to more bacteria and parasites. The most common type of tapeworm that dogs and cats contract can also be contracted by humans. Young children typically can ingest fleas from their dogs, since they are often close to the ground and playing. Similarly, nursing homes use dogs as companions to help patients. In nursing homes, studies show that seniors who are active and own a pet decline in health far less rapidly than isolated or depressed seniors. Also, animals may provide intangible benefits for the mental health of older persons, such as relief from social isolation and boredom. By using dogs in nursing homes, seniors feel a sense of purpose and interaction that they may not otherwise get within nursing homes. Lastly, many colleges and universities are also utilizing the benefits of dogs and puppies during finals week. Studies have shown that pets can alleviate depression, reduce anxiety, and decrease levels of stress hormones, mainly cortisol. Many college students experience high levels of stress leading up to and during finals week. Thus, many colleges have started introducing Run a Puppy programs, which allow students to play with a puppy for a brief period of time in attempts to decrease their stress levels.
There are over 200,000 service dogs in the United States that are helping improve many people's lives every day. There are many reasons why one would use a service dog, including emotional support, helping with a disability such as blindness, or to help with rehabilitating prisoners. Service dogs are specially trained for each of these situations. Training a service dog for one of these unique situations generally takes 6 months with about 180 to 360 hours of training. He requires a medical diagnosis with symptoms including nightmares or flashbacks, anxiety, and/or a depressed mood. Studies have shown that people living with trauma dogs increase the amount of exercise they receive, enjoy nature more, and have improved social skills. They also have less anxiety and an improved mood while with their companion. These dogs have not been shown to reduce the amount of stressful memories that occur. However, they have been shown to comfort one when experiencing stressful memories and decrease the recovery time from an episode. There are approximately 10,000 seeing eye dogs or guide dogs in the United States. These dogs are specially trained to assist the blind with their daily lives. These dogs are not only trained to assist the blind with navigation, but they also provide emotional support. Studies have shown that seeing eye dogs help improve one's independence and their confidence in themselves. Guide dogs also drastically improve the average distance that one can travel. We interviewed a student at Clemson University, Ryan Yulee, who uses his guide dog because he is blind. Ryan told us that his guide dog has made his life much easier at Clemson. He told us that his dog helps him get to class much faster and safer. He said that no matter how his day is going, his dog always is in a great mood and tries to cheer him up. A couple drawbacks that Ryan noted were that dogs are not allowed everywhere, so he has to occasionally find someone to watch over his dog. Overall, Ryan believes that his guide dog has had a very positive impact on his life and has improved his confidence and self-sufficiency. Another program that dogs are used in is inmate rehabilitation. Rehabilitation in prisons is the act of changing criminals into law-abiding citizens. There has been a recent trend to incorporate canines into inmate rehabilitation programs. Prisoner rehabilitation programs that have added the use of canines have shown a decrease in the time it takes to rehabilitate prisoners. A study on human-canine interactions in prison rehabilitation programs showed an increase in social skills while dogs were present and a decrease in the control group where dogs were absent. Not only is incorporating canines into prison rehabilitation programs helping the inmates, it also is helping the dogs. The dogs are untrained and unwanted, but after being trained by the prisoners, they are able to find homes much easier. Many are even adopted by former inmates.
Dogs have been known to reduce the stress levels of humans by increasing oxytocin production. When interacting with dogs, the hormone oxytocin is produced in the brain, making you feel happiness. Increased oxytocin levels suppresses cortisol production, which is the stress hormone. Being around dogs often causes people to feel a sense of happiness. A social development psychologist named Darlene Kurtz, along with several others, conducted a study with children ages 7 to 10 who had been separated from their parents. The results found that when no dogs were present, there were significant increases in the stress hormone cortisol, but when the children had a dog companion with them while they were lost, the level of stress was significantly suppressed. Researchers concluded that the dogs being present made the children feel safe. Even though they were alone, they did not feel alone because they had their canine friend there for support. Service dogs working with people with physical disabilities such as hearing loss and blindness have proved to increase the overall satisfaction of life for their human companions. A study conducted by Sophie Hall at the University of Lincoln showed significantly higher scores on working, learning, and independence when they owned a service dog. Service dogs also helped increase participation in social and physical activities compared to people of the same age, gender, and disability without a service dog. This study showed that service dogs increase the satisfaction of life in people with physical disabilities socially and economically through promoting work, independence, and education. Dogs have also been known to significantly decrease anxiety in interactions with their human companions. Drs. Sandra Baker and Katherine Dawson, professors of psychiatry at Virginia Commonwealth University, have found statistically significant reductions in anxiety test scores and mood disorder test scores for patients having experienced animal-assisted therapy sessions for psychological disorders, mood disorders, and other disorders. Having an animal companion is very comforting for children and adults. Dogs are very loving animals, and when a human is struggling with a mental disorder, the feeling of acceptance and love is very calming. In the elderly, taking care of a dog gives them a sense of responsibility. Dogs need to be taken care of a lot like children, so older people can take care of a dog and it may make them feel like they did when they had their own children. Also, dogs require a certain amount of exercise. A dog owner will need to take their animal on walks every day, which will cause them to also exercise themselves. Exercise is greatly beneficial to your personal health as well as the health of your animal. Owning dogs also increases the strength of your immune system. Since dogs carry more germs than humans typically interact with, the presence of dogs increases the strength of the immune system as it fights off these germs. In some cases, it may lead to potential illness due to the greater amount of bacteria exposure. For example, the Campylobacter is a common bacteria carried by dogs. The Campylobacter is the most common bacterial cause of diarrhea in the U.S., affecting about 1.3 million people annually. However, exposure to this bacteria in small amounts will strengthen the immune system's ability to fight it off. So while in some cases dog owners may be affected by this bacteria, for the most part it is actually helping to strengthen their immune system.
Studies have proven that the presence of dogs around humans has its visible and invisible benefits. Dogs are used for therapy, rehabilitation, in individuals with illness. The benefits they bring are derived from the positive emotion they give their owners, which contrasts to most forms of medical treatment. Although dogs offer humans a great number of benefits, the relationship between dogs and humans is nothing short of symbiotic. The codependent relationship has stood the test of time, reinforcing the common description of dogs as being man's best friend.